The first trailer for Star Wars The Acolyte has dropped. Now, I've been very curious about this project because it's set before the events of Phantom Menace. I've been saying for a very long time that I want them to do Star Wars in a different time frame. So this one has my attention. Some of the other stuff they've kind of announced about it being like a crime investigation, not quite sure what a lot of that means. So very curious about this trailer. Let's do this.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness. This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
Alrighty, real quick before I let you know what I thought about it, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. Let me know what did you think about it. I've done all sorts of coverage of the previous Disney Plus Star Wars show, so if you enjoy this type of content, want to know what I thought about the other Disney Star Wars shows or Star Wars in general, there's a playlist up here which will lead you all sorts of videos with many opinions of mine. But as I mentioned at the beginning, I was very curious about this show in this trailer simply because I want to see Star Wars in a different time frame. We have so many stories set during this very narrow window of time, and you have this entire galaxy from a long time ago in a far-off galaxy, and we keep telling stories about the same characters in the same window of time. As much as I love those characters, there's more tales to tell, and in particular, so much of Star Wars is about the Jedi Order, and we've only seen it in like the decline window of where the events that led to its collapse rather than seeing it when it was healthy and in working order. So telling this story set, 100 years before Phantom Menace, you get to see that. You get to see perhaps some of the early ground workings of what would lead to the fall. But that I was just curious about that. What would that look like, seeing the Jedi Order, not in war times, not during the Clone Wars, but just when, in theory, they're functioning properly. And then when they said it's like a murder investigation, I was like, I'm not quite sure exactly what that means. But then you see the trailer, and someone's killing Jedi, and we're trying to figure out who and why. And I start getting curious about it. Who's able to kill a Jedi? Why are they doing all of that? So in a lot of ways, the trailer delivered exactly what I hoped it would. And it's like the fact that we can get Star Wars with big production value as a TV show is still very cool to me. Also, I've seen the previous shows, and just because theoretically it's cool, they're able to deliver a cool trailer, doesn't mean I trust them anymore. They've broken trust in the past and delivered shows that were very expensive, but also very shoddy in certain instances. And they've delivered shows that kind of completely missed the mark. Some have been fantastic, some I have loved, and others just, the writing, their priorities, their focus, way, way off. from this trailer, I think there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of things in here that seem like it could be exactly what I'm hoping for, of getting a vibe for what the world of Star Wars was like prior to the Clone Wars, prior to the Empire, and just kind of living in that space for a little bit, spending time there. I'm interested in that. Like, I even tried to read the books from that time period that they launched, 4 years ago, and they were all a little bit too focused on this one event, so they kind of lost my interest. And so perhaps this will be the one, seeing it live action, that'll work a little bit better for me, spending time with the Jedi, all of that. So, the trailer, if I could detach entirely from my skepticism about Disney Star Wars, because they've burned me too many times in the past, I think this trailer would be one I go, oh, that's kind of cool, kind of dug that. But there is a history there, and so because of that, it didn't wow me so much to just completely remove my skepticism. So I want to love it. I always want to love Star Wars. Please don't disappoint me again. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments section. Check out my other Star Wars content somewhere around here. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.